do Milano up, cuz. Fuck the dumb shit.
Murray now on first down. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Interception, Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively.
What's the bill for that Milano?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the one that everybody's fucking using.
3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he is all the way up past the 25. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy.
And I'm trying to find out what a C58 too. That.
Keep firing. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Niggas must know some shit I don't know because I ain't gonna see these guys that they be
so
fighting.
not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a great defender. Everson Griffin making a great defensive play there for a loss.
Milano went from a gun that niggas couldn't use to the fakest shit on the game. Shit fucking stupid.
Now on 2nd and 13.
You found it, Wes?
To his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts.
All right. I'm gonna rock that again a little bit.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. You're right there with me.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield now from the 50. It's caught left side by John Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Baker Mayfield with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social
I built one. I hope it worked.
I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Saquon Barkley. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Boy, it just fucked me up. In the roof of the next building. The school building.
Come up now, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Lions first down.
Yeah.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. To Jefferson on the slant. And able to rip off a
Got out of that, Jet.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards.
Nah, you Gucci.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground.
He's still on top of that? He just jumped off?
We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body
Go.
and then once he makes
They just got to load out at the TV station.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Barkley again, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
I got plays, Wes.
Bet. Bounty just went to the...
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, Jesus.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. It's Barkley on the counter. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20.
Oh, it's 2 teams right here.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Oh, this gonna suck.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. give to Barkley out of the gun. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside,
Oh, they pushing.
he was able to fold inside himself and make the tackle.
I'm downstairs.
Very nicely done.
The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
One on the roof.
It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Murray. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Watch out.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
They're fighting somebody else.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run with Barkley, and he won't get there. They stop him a few
My bad, Jet.
yards short of the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out right at
Are you still on top of the building?
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Somebody just shot at me.
Utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
I knew it.
And puts it right out there.
They still up there?
Yeah.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense.
Where are you shooting you from, the mountain?
Set the edge.
Buy station.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Jesus.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first.
Right here.
There he is.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw, Mayfield. And
I got 1 down. Fuck it, I'm leaving.
Austin Hooper came over a year the intended target, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They got one sniping.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver.
What the hell,
no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Up top?
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining.
On the
The Lions will use the first of
I
their
ran up to the
timeouts
top.
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Chris Boswell
Yeah.
for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it.
Oh.
How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
Oh my God.
Done.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something.
Oh, I'm dead, man. Fuck.
At least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our
Man.
preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Santos with the edge.
Let's go.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
So what's y'all score?
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and Rodgers will hold on to this one.
It's his ball.
Out to the 25.
Yeah, fucking right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
I'm gonna go land on it. Shit, we need money any way we can get it.
The offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Oh, Lord.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes.
Oh, Lord. Pistol game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the...
Some of the munitions on armor box just blew up.
Only a couple.
39-yard line.
So
Couldn't even get the Milano, cuz we ain't get the fucking load out yet.
Yes.
Operating from the gun, Murray gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
It don't look like we gonna get one.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
I'm going to fucking
Close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense.
overkill.
Finding a way to get to
I'm about to go
it,
try to
forcing
loot.
a 3rd down.
Look, they
And for the Saints here on 3rd
shit, we can go loot over here.
defensive back on the field. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. That's
Oh, Lowe's fighting.
No, I put him down on the roof, but they about to pick him back up. He was able to slide back down. That shit been hit or what?
Most of it, yeah. I was able to find $800 funky dollars.
Yeah, this shit been hit too.
Tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
Fuck, bro. Trying to make it over there, man. And just see one in the house that I'm up. Oh, bro.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on...
What house I had, Mark?
From the gun, Murray. Incomplete.
I don't think it's that one right there.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion.
Yeah, I don't think it's that one. I think it's another one. That's.
Nice play.
Oh, watch out, Chet.
Murray now on first down. They'll set
You
up
good,
the
huh?
screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me.
He down
This
here.
offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive.
This game's so fucking dumb, bro.
Caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Good job there defensively to push them back on first down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not, because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
They straight across from me. Oh, they're right behind you now.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score games.
I have no idea.
Down here, this is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Man.
Here's Barkley.
Hey, you dropped that, Wes.
No, though.
It's a touchdown.
Uh,
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions
He got his ass 202.
with a touchdown. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Saints 17, Lions 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Man.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, they up here.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
This nigga's all over here.
yeah, they up there. They up there.
I'm on the back of there, this building. But they got niggas.
Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I just want my load out, bro.
His first touchdown on the year.
Nigga, this is Warzone for real.
Lead out further. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the numbers here don't lie. According to the next-gen stats, he topped out at an even
Good shit, boy.
22 miles an hour.
25-yard line.
Nigga, this shit look crazy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Oh my God.
What they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 6, just inside the
I beat the fuck out of
You was
niggas.
right behind you. That was you shooting at him?
Operating from the gun. Murray. That's complete. He's got
I seen that just now.
now they take him down. It'll go down as a 2-3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. They saw it all the way.
That nigga got that special gas, man.
For lost yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray.
I know he's seeing that nigga. I'm about to say.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Dermont Harmon. Back now at Ford Field.
Oh, these niggas got
They'll
it.
be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the
It'll take me a
football
couple
as we
seconds,
start.
man.
The Saints offense on the
What
field.
quarter y'all in, bro?
Their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in.
Ooh, you putting him up?
Score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Put him up, look, Cole.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, he breaks another. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Finds his tight end Ingram. And now running right through it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Operating from the gun. Murray flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Lions 21. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring... this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. Got some room at the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Mayfield now. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter. Play fake. Mayfield rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. You don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On the return, it's Rodgers. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over.
For 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Harmon on the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
at the 29-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They run the counter. Barkley. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get...
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Again, it's Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Hilaire. And down inside the 15 he goes.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Saints, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they will head home next week to take on the L.A. Chargers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That's what you can put. I don't care. I ain't really tripping on the bread. Well, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I can feed them too. Like, You on your game, Kobe? Boy. How much you want by Slick?